Okay.
Yes, welcome back.
Do you find it hard to get up in the morning? Do you find it hard to get up in the morning?
Yes, every day.
I'm not supposed to say that. Not with me sitting next to you.
Even after 5.5 years hosting HelloOn2.
Still.
It's still. You can see me just running before the show starts.
He was bounding literally. All right, now the reason why I asked you that is because we are going to talk to you more about skin pigmentation and skin fatigue. It's very interesting. You have body fatigue. You have your what do you call it? Your entire being, where you constantly are into this problem where you're constantly tired, but it relates to a lot of things. And as you've seen earlier, Zamil was interviewing the doctor on the screen, but you know what? We have her back in the studios here with us, along with 2 other guests.
Yes, but before that, we'd like to say that, you know, it was a very wonderful, glowing getaway.
It would be, it's in
Yes, in Lake Kinnear, of course.
No?
Yeah.
All right. Let's bring in our guest in the studios and we'll talk more about this, shall we?
Why don't you?
All right, we've got on our extreme left here Mr. Sudhir Gandhi, who's the Regional Director, Mega Life Sciences.
Hi.
Next to Sudhir is Ms. Karen C., Brand Manager and Nutritionist from Mega Life Sciences. And of course, next to Karen is none other than Dr. Sutina Nordin, Senior Cosmetic Physician and Medical Director, Enhanced Medical Aesthetics Centre, Kuala Lumpur. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all?
Yes.
Good.
Great. I like the...
Right. Well, Doctor,
like
let's start with you first. First up, could you define basically what is skin fatigue as well as pigmentation?
Skin fatigue is actually a condition just prior to premature aging, where the skin begins to show certain signs of indicative of premature aging. These would be things like skin dryness, dullness, pigmentation, little spots on the skin, little growths on the skin, and this indicates that the skin is going through some form of tiredness and fatigue.
Right. And this is more age related than is it lifestyle related as well?
It is both in a way, because age related, as in internal aging, does occur in everybody, and you can't really avoid it. But a lot of times this internal aging is very much influenced by your external factors, which is what we call external aging. So in order to the external factors needs to be taken care of, it needs to be looked into, otherwise the external aging will make the internal aging
age more
faster. Yes, the effects of the aging,
and thus you get.
That's right. So you will get skin fatigue earlier, and then that leads on to premature aging.
Okay, very curious. Compared to the Westerners, are Asians lesser prone in terms of aging, or are we equally the same? Because a lot of people do say, and correct me if I'm wrong,
Asians
that Westerners age faster than what they are, whereas Asians don't age as fast as we should. Like, you know, you could look in your 60s and yet you look like in your 40s.
Yes. Well, I think that there has been some studies to show that actually the Asian skin, or the coloured skin of colour, what we call, actually do suffer or suffer the effects of aging slightly less than slower than the Caucasians, and this is but really it's because of the type of aging that we go through. For example, in our practice we do see Asians have more problems with sagging and laxity of skin, but not as much with wrinkles, and we see more of pigment in Malaysia. A lot of the women here suffer from dyspigmentation or pigmentary problems, dryness, uneven skin tone related to skin colors and pigmentation more than so. The aging effects is actually different from one to the other, and the type of aging we go through is slightly different.
So, Mr. Sudhir, you are from the Mega Life Sciences in Berhad. So, what is the role of your company in playing, to promote anti-aging as well as to contribute your contributions in making and also promoting good health, good skin health among Malaysian women?
You know, Mega Life Sciences is a wellness company, and present internationally in about 50 countries, and we are into preventive health, and we are into human wellness, and skin health is one of our major portfolio, in fact, and we do market our skincare beauty brands in about 20 countries within within Southeast Asian zone and in parts of Latin America.
Right.
So as a company, what we do is we are a development house, we are a manufacturer, and we market brands which are science-based, all based from natural ingredients.
Are we looking at those two in front of us
yeah,
right now?
these are two of our key brands here which we sell in Malaysia. Glow is for a glowing and radiant skin, which enriches, protects, and nourishes the skin from inside.
Okay. Right.
And basically addresses the problem of skin fatigue, which Doctor was just talking about.
Right.
And then the other one is Pino Care, which is the blue box here. Which is combating pigmentation or uneven skin tone, dark spots, brown patches at its roots. So as a company, we are into skin health portfolio. Indirectly, these are age-defying products.
Right.
And now as we see that the anti-aging or aesthetics society fraternity is looking at these products or micronutrients with a very serious eye. So we really go out to see that the nutrients are scientific based, of course, with a bit of conventional wisdom, and the sourcing of the ingredients are done through very good accredited suppliers.
Okay.
Normally, people just tend to get carried away. If it's natural, it has to be good.
That's right.
But it's not just being natural. One has to see what is being done to the ingredients, even if they're natural. So
how
the
is it
impurities,
processed?
how it's processed,
Right.
exactly,
Okay.
and how the impurities are taken off, and how effective the actual the specific ingredients could be inside the body.
Okay.
So this is what we do as a supplier, as a manufacturer and a marketer.
All right.
To offer science-based supplements which are clinically tested by autonomous institutes such as Spin Control Institute France, which is one of the autonomous institutes which basically validates the safety and efficacy claims of beauty supplements internationally and well-known cosmetic brands. So.
Well, Karen, what are the differences the major differences between Glow and Pino Care, and what type of women should take,
what type of women?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. What age?
What's the age?
Yeah, sorry. Well, what
type of women?
Yeah, what type of women?
Colored and non-colored.
As well as the age, I mean,
Let me talk about Glow. Glow is more for 30 to 50 years old ladies.
30?
Yes,
Okay.
30.
Okay.
And
I'm too young then.
Okay. What is different is Glow is a multivitamin which is in right combination and right proportion of nutrients for the skin. Okay, so it's very good for those working ladies, executive who has a hectic lifestyles or housewife. And then Pino Care is more for pigmentation problems. So normally is 35 and above.
Okay. Now, I have to ask you this, Karen. Being a nutritionist, a lot of people would ask, would probably have the notion, and I think, Sudhir, you mentioned this earlier, that you take something naturally. If you consume it, like celery, for instance, you consume it in its natural form. It's a lot better than consuming a pill, because a lot of people have that notion that a pill means it's processed, it's synthetic, that's something foreign getting into your body, and it doesn't contain the actual natural nutrition that the actual product would carry, or probably it's got a percentage of it. Can you demythify, if there's a word like that, demythify this one, debunk this this notion, probably?
Okay, when we talk about natural, okay, so when you it depends on how you eat the natural foods. Because, for example, you say vegetables, but when you process the vegetables, are you using any chemicals on it when you plant the vegetables? When the time you process, because when you process, some nutrients will just gone away because of the heat, because of the weather. Okay, but for nutrients, normally for how to explain? Like for pills, actually it's not really a pills. Actually, it's a combination of nutrient. As I understand, when I studied as a nutritionist in the university, my professor used to say that, are you having a nice servings of vegetables and fruits a day?
Right.
Yeah. So we cannot avoid it, because as you understand, for example, our breakfast, we just say nasi.
You're not getting a full nutrition,
Yes,
are you?
fully.
True.
Yeah.
You know, looking at a lifestyle, what doctor was talking about earlier also, there's not that everything that you can get out of the food alone.
That's true. That's
It's a very wholesome, holistic life one has to lead. You know, to be good at workout, drink plenty of water, have
That is so
a
difficult
good
to
health.
maintain.
It is so difficult to maintain. And
see a nasi lemak,
can't,
you're gone.
and you know, you can't help how you cope up with your bosses and the stress at
Exactly,
work.
yeah.
So, but science has recognized that there are a lot of micronutrients which work at the cellular level, which is what the aesthetic society is also looking at. And each of these micronutrients has a specific function inside the body, in the deeper inner layers, which work at the cellular level.
Right.
And that's what makes the whole thing works on the intrinsic aging, which doctor was talking about.
That's right. Okay. Back to Dr. Sutina.
Yes,
I know
doctor.
you're dying to ask something.
Well, do your genes actually play a role in this, you know, in terms of skin fatigue and pigmentation?
And good skin.
What are the ways to overcome it, very briefly?
Genes, of course, play a role in a lot of things.
Okay.
A lot of general health issues are related to your genes. But not many or not all of us are born with good genes, basically, okay?
How sad.
Your genes determine how good quality your organs, your tissues, your skin is to start off. That makes up about maybe 30% of what the outcome is. The 70% is really the environment and your lifestyle. So in the end, you can change those. You can't change your genes. So if you're born with bad skin, you can't do anything about it. But you can, because 70% is the environment. So you can have a healthier lifestyle. You can take micronutrients. You can take a balanced meal. You can get enough sleep. You can leave the cigarette and too much alcohol aside. So genes do play a role.
Okay.
And
Just one thing I would like to add here very
Sure.
quickly, because you mentioned that it comes in a pill. Yes, these micro supplements are offered in form of soft gel capsules, and many people perceive them to be medicine, but they're not medicine. Actually, it's all healthy food.
Right.
Healthy food. You eat a healthy breakfast every day, but you can't get everything wholesome from what you eat in a
the
breakfast.
key word is wholesome and healthy. We don't see that.
Exactly.
You see your roti chanas and a nasi lemak, you don't have wholesome and healthy on the
what
side.
really goes in these products is the complexes, which are proprietary complexes, a combination of micronutrients, which are in the right combination, right proportion, and a right mix, which really help the skin from deeper inside layers.
Well, finally, where can we get these products? Glow
very
and Pino
quickly.
Care.
Okay. The product is available in pharmacies such as Caring, VitaCare, and
all the leading pharmacies.
Yes,
then.
leading.
And the prices range from?
Prices range from 140 and 250.
All right.
For a full month capsule?
For Glow is 442.
Okay.
And for Pino Care is 240.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
for the
Well,
one-time
thank you
supply.
so much, guests.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. And for those who would like to have more information, can look up our websites, www.pinocare.com for PinoCare and www.glowforever.com.
Yes. And of course, about the company, you can also log on to the website, which is www.megawecare.com.
There you go. All right. So thank you so much, Dr. Sutina, Karen, and Subir. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us on
We
the
wish
show.
you all the
Thanks.
best for this one. And
Thank
yes,
you.
definitely get glowing more. For you out there, stay with us because, yes, that cup that you see later will be shown to you. The Malaysian Cup final. We'll talk about it. But before that, of course,
We have the ExxonMobil Community Project with Terence Dust. So over to you, Terence.
take it away.